It's time for high school sports on the NCW Life Channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCW Life Channel is presented by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automoca, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. Now let's go live for all the action of tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting night of Big Nine basketball here on the NCW Life Channel. Grant Olson with you, along with my former longtime broadcast partner, Steve Sandman. Steve, great to have you here.
Great to be back courtside with you.
2 games left in the Big Nine. That's it. Then it's tournament time, and of course, that's the time everybody points to. And a couple of tough games here for the Wenatchee Panthers tonight. First game, the girls come in with a 3-7 record. West Valley 7-3 with some injuries tonight, though, I might add. We'll talk about that in a bit, but it's a tough game for the Panthers kind of to get into the swing of things before the tournament.
Well, it is, and even both the games, the girls and the boys, they're primarily playing for seeding positioning in the Big Nine tournament, because both will be faced with play-in games just to get to the regionals to advance. So they're really trying to position for that as much as anything else.
I think, Steve, if you're Coach Patrick Loftus, you have the two of the top 3 teams left on your schedule. You're just hoping for some positives as you get into the playoffs, aren't you? You're probably not expecting to win these games, but you want your team to play well.
Well, and I think he wants to take a look at the undergrads, because you start thinking about setting up for the next season and who he's got and who's developing. So I think there's a lot of agenda items for Patrick Loftus tonight.
And in game number 2, of course, the boys match up. West Valley, one of the top 4A teams in all of Washington State, ranked anywhere from 5th to 10th in various polls, and they feature 7'1" Connor Turner. He's tough to handle down low.
Well, and they're undefeated, 10-0, I believe, in the Big Nine Conference. But Turner, the 7'1" guy, I remember him as a freshman, tall, lanky, uncoordinated. He's a senior now. Really developed over the last 4 years. He'll be very tough for Wenatchee's inside game down low.
And what's important in game 2, Steve, is the Panthers, even if they lose tonight and then win on Friday, they will lock down that number 3 spot, which means a home playoff game right here next Tuesday. So it's a big couple of games here for the Panthers.
It's a huge couple of games, because when you're playing a play-in game to try to get to the regionals, you want that home court advantage. So it's a couple of big games for the boys varsity.
All right, so it should be a lot of fun. The Wenatchee Panthers and the West Valley Rams coming your way on the NCW Life Channel right after this.
What's your Automoca emergency?
It's a Frapita mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frapita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha Frapitas.
A peach Red Bull.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales,
where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Welcome back courtside. Grant Olson along with Steve Sandman as the teams are now being introduced. The non-starters first and then the starters. Steve, it's the 7-3 West Valley Rams and the 3-7 Wenatchee Panthers. West Valley, by the way, have won 5 of their last 6 games. The Panthers, just the opposite. They've lost the last 5 out of 6 for them. But Panthers were on a hot streak, Steve, at one point, the end of December. First part of January. The Panthers went on a nice 4-game winning streak, and then since then they've just kind of dropped out of sight. So they need to play well tonight against a very good team.
Well, and they've got an opportunity, Grant, because the 6th seed will play the 3 seed in the Big 9 play-in game. So the Panthers should have an opportunity to play there because Eastmont's behind them 1-10. But the Panthers could actually advance to the 5th seed with a couple of wins and a couple of tough games tonight and next week.
Boy, Moses Lake, they're very tough, and that's a tough way to end the season. But any way you look at it, the Panthers are in it. And Steve, considering the year they had last year, not winning a single game, this is a good step up for Coach Loftus and this Panther program.
Well, as we talked about in the pregame show, Grant, one of the things I think Patrick wants to look at, I mean, he wants the team to be able to develop and play well quickly before they get to the play-in game in the Big 9. But he's going to be taking a look at a lot of these undergrads that are playing today because he's got to start looking forward. They don't wait till the offseason to start looking forward to next year.
No, that's a great point, too. Let's take a look now at tonight's starting lineup. And tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by TC Slingers. They'll place the material for you, even if you want some snow removed. I don't even know if we're going to see any more snow this year. West Valley Rams starting lineup tonight. Ariel Winslow, a 5'8 senior, joined by fellow senior Ty Brennan. She's at 5'6 point guard. Lily Betzer gets the start tonight, 5'8 senior. She'll be joined by Shannon Curtis. She's a 5'5 senior. And then the big post player down low. She's been starting since she was a freshman. We're talking 6'2 junior Jillian Landis. Head coach of the West Valley Rams is Jeff Weeks. And now for the Wenatchee Panthers, same as always except one, and we'll talk about that in a second. Olivia Ramirez, 5'2 senior. All seniors starting tonight, Steve, as you would expect on senior night here at Wenatchee High School. Maddie Peters, 5'5 senior. Kristen Sanford, a 5'6 senior, along with Emily Redmond, a 5'9 senior, and Lupito Bendito, my favorite name in all of the Big 9. She is a 5'8 senior getting the start tonight. Christina Blauman usually starts, the 5'11 sophomore, but Lupita Bendito will get the start tonight as a senior. Is that a great name, Lupita Bendito? I love that.
You know, you love these unique names that you hear in sports that you love announcing on the air.
Oh, I know.
West Valley's got a pretty good team, though, Grant, at 7-3 in the league, but they're averaging just over 59 points a game. So they know how to score in these girls' basketball games.
Yes, they do. They have a great football program, a good boys basketball team, as we mentioned. Their sports program is really skyrocketing right now. And really, enrollment-wise, Steve, they're really a 3A school. So hats off to West Valley on a great sports program going down that way. All right, in the center circle, Lupita Bendito will jump up against the very tall Jillian Landis. 6'2" junior Landis easily gets the tip, and quickly the Rams are down court. Outside to Fetzer. She won't take the shot, but from the wing it is put up by Brennan. No good. Rebound underneath, though. It's Landis, and she's fouled in the paint.
Good look at that three-pointer, though, as you saw on TV in the corner. Almost rimmed in and out, but had a good look at it.
First foul of the ball game is Olivia Ramirez, and that will send the junior Jillian Landis to the free throw line. Right-handed shooter, free throws good, and that's our first points of the ball game. 7-3 West Valley and 3-7 Wenatchee. Second free throw is also good by Landis. So 2-0, quick lead for the Rams, and a couple of scratches tonight too, Steve, for West Valley. We got Grace Raver, a 5'10 junior, injured, not here, and Izzy Roberts, also a junior, not here, playing tonight. So we'll see how that affects West Valley.
Well, Roberts didn't make the trip, but Raven's been out all year long with a concussion, so she's recovering.
Redmond gets the offensive rebound, puts it up no good. Then Ramirez gets another offensive rebound for the Panthers. Now Redmond will take the shot from the wing, three, good.
Boy, she had a good look at it. Nobody around her, as you saw, just took her time and put that shot up.
Emily Redmond at that sweet left-handed stroke, too. And then a first turnover of the ball game. Maddie Peters steps in front of that pass, and then a turnover right back to West Valley. The Rams back down court, layup, up and in. So Landis with all 4 West Valley points in this 4-3 ball game. Here's Sanford. Panthers facing a little bit half-court trap defense now. Sanford quickly across half court. All the way underneath, and she just ran out of room, and then another turnover into the hands of West Valley and Ariel Winslow. She dribbles all the way to the baseline, comes back out. Top of the key now to Brennan, back inside. There's Landis at 6'2", up and in.
Well, good looking left-handed, move to her left, spun to her right, put it up left-handed. Great looking shot.
6 points now for Jillian Landis here in this opening quarter. About 6.5 minutes left to go. Peters stops half court, now cross court Sanford as people still shuffle in here to Wenatchee High School on a Tuesday night. There's Ramirez now for 3, downtown, good. Both baskets for the Panthers now, 3-pointers, and we're tied at 6. Brennan has it, almost stolen away, and now it's into the hands of Shannon Curtis. Underneath, here's Landis, turn around, left hand, up and in again. Boy, is she tough to deal with, Steve, down low.
Well, and she loves that shot. She'll have the defender on her right, and she knows how to switch hands to make the basket.
End up with 50 points at this rate. Here's Ramirez, back to Peters. Once again facing a little bit of pressure. I think West Valley just wants Wenatchee to know they're not going to make it easy on them coming down court. Now Redmond, that left-handed shot again, no good. Rebound underneath, and it's knocked out of bounds, and it will be Rams basketball.
Panthers getting a good look, though, on the outside. They're going uncontested when they put the 3-pointers up. Been able to make one, but just haven't been able to convert on the others.
Exactly right, Steve. The ball movement's been really good for the Panthers here on offense. As now Wenatchee comes out with a little bit of pressure. Here's Winslow. Dumps down again, Landis, why not? Up shot, no good, and rebound to Maddie Peters. And the Panthers back down court. I'm sure we'll see a different story for Landis once Blauman gets in, Steve, at 5'11". Here's Peters now on the baseline. Man-to-man defense for West Valley. Underneath, boy, Redmond hammered from behind, and we've got a foul called late, and I think it'll be on Landis, but that was a pretty hard foul, and that'll be the first on West Valley. We'll send Redmond to the free throw line. Has a 3-pointer so far in this quarter. 8-6, West Valley on top. Redmond the lefty. First one on the way, off the front of the rim, no good. Substitute in for the Panthers, another senior, and it is Whitney Crawley now getting some time. That's nice, Steve. Lupita Bendito some time, and now Crawley comes into the game. Crawley, a 5'9" senior. Redmond, left-handed shot, rolls off the side of the rim. She missed both of them. And now West Valley on the run, and they've got a fast break opportunity. Layup, though, by Winslow is no good. Peters the rebound for the Panthers. She streaks down near side. Crossover dribble, stops top of the key, now gets it down low to Crawley at the baseline. Couldn't quite control the dribble. I'm not sure about that call. Yeah, it should go to West Valley.
Yeah, it got turned over. She slapped it off her leg.
She did.
The trail official saw it, though.
I like how Crawley just gets into the game and takes it right to the basket. Aggressive style, but it's against a tough player in Jillian Landis. All right, Ty Brennan has it, and she threw it away, trying to find somebody on the far side. Both teams now, I've got, Steve, 2 turnovers unofficially.
Correct.
Substitute for the Rams, Macy Fuller, 5'10 sophomore, into the game, and she'll replace the 5'6 senior Ty Brennan. Here's Peters once again facing a little bit of a half-court trap by the Rams. Peters now to Ramirez, no problem breaking it. Ramirez on the sideline trapped. Coach Weeks wanted travel, no call there. Now on the wing, nice move to the basket. Ramirez, uncontested, can't get it to go. Crawley had her hands on it, and now it's into the hands of the Rams and Ariel Winslow. Fetzer, far side on the baseline, shot by Curtis is taken no good, but now it's into the hands of Fetzer, up and in. Oh, that's Macy Fuller, rather. So she gets her first 2 of the night, and it's a 10-6 game. Biggest lead so far of 4 points for the Rams. Once again, Peters being hounded in the backcourt. Gets it to Sanford. Back to Peters. Good defense by the Rams as Peters breaks the press all the way into the paint. Won't take the shot. Crawley will, though. Baseline, good.
Good-looking shot. Good ball movement. That's what set that up for her.
Doesn't get a lot of playing time. That was a nice-looking shot there from the baseline. Now 10-8. Nice pass underneath. There's Landis. She gets hammered by Crawley, but it was all set up by a nice pass by Winslow. So Crawley picks up a foul. That's 2 team fouls on the Panthers and sends Jillian Landis to the free throw line. Free throw on the way, off the front of the rim, no good. That's about all Landis has done wrong here in this quarter, Steve.
Right.
She scored 10 points, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. And we still got 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. Misses that one as well. And the rebound to Redmond, outlet to Peters. To Ramirez. Panthers 7 seniors on this squad, so playing their last game on the home court here at Wenatchee High School. Redmond, baseline shot, no good. Crawley takes it away from Landis, and the Panthers get another shot at it here on offense. Nicely done by Crawley. Peters, near side wing. Redmond holds it overhead. Now kicks it out. Crawley thought about the shot, may have walked. That's a late call. And
Yep, very late call.
turnover on the Panthers.
That's one of those when you move to the left, try to move to the right, you don't put the ball on the ground first, so they call you for the step.
And we see it every game, every single game, boys or girls. It's just the way it is. Inbounds now. Once again, Panthers coming out in a little bit of pressure. Here's
That's the 3rd
Fetzer.
turnover, by the way, for Wenatchee.
Down court to Ariel Winslow. Near side, shot taken, left hand, no good off the front of the rim. Redmond the rebound. And Redmond now at half court. I take that back. That's Josephina Albert who's now in for the Panthers. My mistake. So is Blauman, Christina Blauman. Shot taken, Redmond in and out, no good. That'd have been a big bucket for the Panthers, and then a foul coming back the other way. I think Christina Blauman may have reached in there. So it is. Blauman picks up her first 3 team fouls on the Panthers. Christina Blauman, great young ball player, Steve. 5'11 sophomore, or sister rather, to Nathan Blauman.
They're both very talented athletes.
Just very athletic. Josephina Albert, 5'7 junior, I mentioned, also is checked in. Here's Fetzer. Far side to Shannon Curtis, won't take the shot. Here's Winslow now. On the far side wing, cross-court pass, dangerous. Nice shot taken, Fuller, good. That's her 4th point now. Only 2 players have scored for West Valley here in this first quarter. In this 12-8 game, approaching 2 minutes now left to go in the opening period. There's Crawley driving on the baseline and kind of bodied off the ball by Landis. That's a big foul right there, Steve, for West Valley. Number 2 now on Landis. Ty Brennan quickly comes off the bench.
Landis is going to get a rest. 2 fouls early. Still 2:03 remaining first quarter.
Boy, and this is about the point you really take advantage of Blauman, don't you? At 5'11", we'll see if the Panthers do that. Peters looking for some help. Gets it inbound. Shot taken. Redmond, no good. Another great opportunity the Panthers just can't cash in on. Now it's Curtis. Cross court, dangerous once again. Good ball movement, though, by the West Valley Rams. Brennan to Curtis. Minute 45 left to go, opening quarter. Fetzer, baseline, won't take it. Bounce out to Winslow. She's going to take the long 3 with the left hand, no good. And the rebound's into the hands of Christina Blauman. Great ball handler at 5'11", Blauman. Looking left side, goes that way to Redmond. A minute 30 now left to go, first quarter. Here's Josephina Albert from the elbow. Good. 4-3, a little farther out in the elbow. And that's the third three now in this first quarter for the Panthers. 12-10 ball game. Curtis, baseline. Fetzer drives, kicks it back out. Shot by Fuller is no good. Offensive rebound, kicked back out. Winslow for three is good.
I think they gave her a 2 on that, Grant, not a 3.
You're talking about Albert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they would have had 11 points
Right.
and they have 10.
So we'll call it between a 3 and an elbow shot.
There
How
we
about
go.
that? Ball's tipped out of bounds. Panthers will do it again here. This time Blauman will bring it in. 54 seconds here in the first quarter left. 22 on the shot clock. Blauman across half court with Brennan coming out on her. Now it's Peters. 15-10, West Valley lead, the biggest lead of this quarter. Here's Crawley now, hit one earlier, this time no good. Rebound, nicely done, into the hands of Fetzer. Down court. Here's Winslow, underneath, shot good, she's fouled. So Winslow, quick 5 points, can make it 6 here at the end of this quarter. That foul is on Emily Redmond, her first. 14 fouls now on the Panthers here in this first quarter. At the free throw line, the 5'8" senior Ariel Winslow. As I mentioned, just 5 points here in the last couple of minutes. Free throw good, and Winslow completes the three-point play. Jalara Allen coming in now, 5'4" junior. She'll replace Winslow, who gets an extended rest here at the end of the first quarter. Now it's Peters. Overhead pass, down court, Blauman. She just brings it down herself. Good ball handler, as I mentioned. Now Crawley to Albert in the lane. Boy, got bumped hard, but no call there. Shot way off. And the rebound, loose ball, I should say, to Curtis. Now it's Fetzer. 13 seconds left, end of the first quarter. To end the first quarter, I should say. Shot clock off. Nice dump pass down low. Shot taken underneath, no good. Crawley the rebound. Panthers now can get a bucket here. Blauman spins. Throws it up there wildly at the end of the quarter, and that will do it for quarter number one. At the end of one here at Wenatchee High School, it's West Valley 18 and Wenatchee 10. We're back courtside in 60 seconds. Stay with us.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
So a nice little run at the end of the first quarter, and West Valley leads the Wenatchee Panthers 18-10 as we are underway here second quarter. The Panthers have the ball. Here's Ramirez to Crawley, who stays in at the quarter break, to Blauman, who also stays in, didn't start. Back to Crawley. Albert, near side wing, down on the baseline. Sanford, the little baby left-hand hook, no good. Loose ball. Sanford gets the loose ball. Now who's got it on the baseline? It looked like it may have gone off Fetzer. It did, and it will be Panther ball. Blauman holds up a couple of fingers to signify the play to get it inbounds. Underneath, nicely done. Sanford, up and good. Kristen Sanford. 18-12, 6-point West Valley lead now. Winslow on the baseline, Fetzer. Back out, top of the key. Allen stays in. Jalara Allen also at the quarter break. Winslow hit one earlier, hits another one for three.
Her second three-pointer of the night. She's got 9 points. She leads all scorers.
Boy, they came right at the end of that quarter too, Steve, and now here early in the second, so she's coming on. Here's Ramirez. at half court, almost traveled with it. Now goes far side Sanford. Dumps it to Josephina Albert. Double team, side of the key, ball's loose and then kicked out of bounds. Who did it go off? And I think it was off Brennan. And it will remain Panther basketball. Starter Shannon Curtis checks back in, and she will replace Lily Fetzer in the lineup. Inbounds play, and boy, West Valley was not ready for it, and Crawley could not have had an easier shot and just couldn't get it to go. Now it's Winslow. Baseline, shot taken by Allen is no good. Defensive rebound, Josephina Albert having trouble with it. Now it's Blauman. Boy, such a good ball handler. That's who you got to get it to. Now Sanford to Crawley. Dumps it down low. Blauman, turnaround shot all over her arm. And she will go to the line and shoot two. Looks like Shannon Curtis will pick that foul up. No, it is Brennan, excuse me. Ty Brennan with the foul. So that's 3 team fouls now on West Valley. Blauman misses her opportunity at the line. Unusual, Blauman hasn't scored yet tonight as Josephina Albert and Crawley come out. As Redmond comes back in. Also back in, Maddie Peters.
Well, did you notice girls basketball games move quicker this year?
Oh, so much quicker.
And I'm going to tell you what's going on when we get to a break here. In the
Free throw missed, but then rebounded and put back up and in. And Kristen Sanford again, her second consecutive bucket here in this second quarter as the Panthers playing good defense now, full court. 14-21, 7-point West Valley lead. Brennan with it. Back out Winslow. Allen to Brennan. Long range shot is no good. Nice block out by Sanford, and the Panthers back down the other way. Under 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Sanford in some trouble, and then a reach-in foul. Boy, it looked like good defense there for a bit, and that'll be Macy Fuller, I believe. It is. That is the 4th team foul on West Valley. So both teams now with 4 team fouls in the first half. Blauman looking for some help. Side out, gets it into Peters. Allen comes way out on her. That forces Peters to pull up her dribble. Now Ramirez comes out to help. With a much taller Winslow on her. It's a tall ball club here from West Valley. 6'2" and 3 5'10s on this roster. Here's Blauman, now to Sanford. Nice pass underneath. Peters, layup, good. That was a nice look.
Her first 2 points of the night. That was a great look going down through the lane to get that.
Now it's Curtis with it for West Valley. Panthers now in a half-court trap. Winslow, left-handed dribble with Sanford on her. Breaks the press easily. Goes far side. Brennan on the baseline. She won't take it, but Allen will for 3. No good. Nice rebound underneath. That's Fetzer, and it's blocked under there. Nicely done by Blauman on Fuller. And the Panthers back the other way. Under 5 minutes left now. The Panthers can cut into this 5-point lead. Here's Blauman. Nice drive to the basket. Too hard, no good. Redmond. Rebound up and in. Coach Weeks has seen enough of this run, and he wants timeout with 4 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. We'll keep it here. It's West Valley 21, the Panthers 18. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by our friends at Auto Mocha. Visit one of their 6 locations in the Valley, including the only Auto Mocha with inside seating. It's on 5th Street across from the college. What's your Auto Mocha emergency?
So one of the things that the Chelan officials are emphasizing, if a defensive player has their arm straight up and they get hit on a drive, they're not going to get the charge. There's not going to be a foul called. So they're calling a lot less of those. And on a charge, if you're not set and flush, you're not getting the call this year, and it's resulted in less fouls in the girls' basketball division.
And I've noticed both of those things, Steve, all this season in games that we've done so far, especially that rule where if you have your hands up and drive it into the lane, that offensive player isn't going to get that every single time, and that has really speeded up the game. You're right. All right, here we go out of the timeout. 3-point West Valley lead. Now Panthers playing them tough here in this first quarter. Second quarter, I should say, shot taken by Landis is no good as she comes back in playing with those 2 personal fouls. Blauman, left side. Peters left open. She's going to put up the shot, no good. Rebound underneath. And it's Winslow, such a great ball handler. Across half court, Blauman comes out on her, gives her a little shove. And then it's top of the key to Brennan. Near side, there's Fetzer for 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Nice rebound by Curtis. And now it's Winslow. Nobody comes out on her. She's going to take the 3, no good. Peters with it this time. Gets it stripped away. And that's turnover number 4 now on the Panthers, and then a turnover on West Valley. So dueling turnovers, Panthers have it. Here's Redmond, the shot for 3, good.
Her second 3 of the night. She's got a great looking 3-point shot, Grant.
Just a great looking stroke is right now.
She got 8 points already.
Easy basket underneath Landis as the Panthers got burned on the press that time, and that's Jillian Landis' first 2 here of the second quarter.
She's got 10.
Leads all scorers, I believe, right, Steve?
Yep.
23-21. We got a ball game, though. 3.5 minutes left to go before halftime. Senior night here at Wenatchee High School. A little inspiration for a lot of these girls tonight. There's Peters into the lane, and Landis is going to pick up her 3rd foul. Steve, that's that rule you just talked about.
Yep.
So by rights, that really shouldn't have been called. Is that what you're saying?
Hands weren't up. She had hands down.
She did.
That's why she got tapped with the foul.
Boy, that's big, isn't it? Foul number 3 on her. And she stays in the game. Here's the free throw. Good by Peters. She's got 3 points now. Substitute back in is Macy Fuller, the 5'10 sophomore. There are just so many young players in the Big Nine this year, girls and boys. It's been unbelievable. Missed free throw, but Blauman gets it back to Peters. What a hustle play by Blauman. 3-pointer baseline is no good. What a hustle play, though. And back comes West Valley now with a 1-point lead. Here's Curtis, far side on the wing, gets it out. Winslow with Ramirez on her. Panthers man-to-man defense. No, they're not 2-3 zone now. Back out Curtis, top of the key. She gets bumped, and no foul there. Baseline now. Fuller's going to take an air ball. Brennan all by herself underneath. No good. And Peters clears the boards for the Panthers. Great opportunity for West Valley.
Panthers got a great break there because they were out of position on the board, and the ball just happened to come down to a Panther on the rebound.
Steve, this might be the opportunity for the first lead for the Panthers in this half, isn't it?
They
down
have not
by
had
1.
the lead, right?
Redmond passed it. She could have taken the shot. Ramirez tied up under the basket. Who's got the possession arrow? And it's West Valley. As Crawley comes back in for Wenatchee. Also, Josephina Albert checks in. Blauman and Sanford to the bench for Wenatchee with 2.5 minutes left to go before halftime in this 1-point game. Here's Winslow with it, far side in front of the Wenatchee cheerleaders. Now underneath Brennan with Crawley on her. It goes off Brennan and out of bounds.
5th turnover I have for West Valley in the first half.
That sounds about right. 4 for the Panthers.
Correct.
That's taking care of the basketball. The Panthers have averaged about 14, the girls team this season, so doing a good job here in this first half. I think they're kind of inspired by this senior night, don't you?
I think they are. They're playing very well tonight. Down by only 1 with a chance to take the lead.
There's Peters off the back of the rim. No good. Thought she had it underneath. Nice pass. Redmond to Albert. Up and in. And the Panthers have the lead. 24-23. Winslow. Back out now to Fetzer. Far side Curtis. Here's Ty Brennan. Puts it up for 3. Good.
Well, she's tried a number of those shots. That's her first 3 points of the night, though.
She has tried a number of them, you're right, Steve. Peters now to Josephina Albert. This quick moving first half. Minute 43 left, second quarter. Ramirez brings it near side to Peters. Peters at the free throw line, left hand, and she goes in. The defender tried to get her hands up at the last second there to kind of not get that call, but it is anyway on Macy Fuller.
That's her second 16 foul. The West Valley coach was trying to make the case that the offensive player jumped up and underneath the West Valley player.
Peters' free throw is good. She's 2 for 3 now in this first half with 4 points. Here's a free throw once again, Peters, and that ties the game. It's good. And what a first half we've got here. 26-26, minute 30 now left to go before the break. Winslow, baseline, shoves off a little bit. No call there once again. Far side Curtis. She's open. A rare shot for her. Up and in. 3 points. First bucket of the night for Shannon Curtis, and it's a big one. 3 of the 4 field goals, Steve, in the second quarter. 3s for West Valley. All right, Peters on the dribble. Man-to-man defense for West Valley still. Redmond. Now to Ramirez. Minute left to go before halftime. Albert, baseline. Can't do anything there. Takes it back out to Peters. Nice pass. Redmond underneath from Peters. Good.
Great job by Redmond to get behind the defense to be open on the left-handed layup.
Amazing. 10 points for Redmond. There's the long shot. No good. Crawley the rebound for the Panthers. Dribbles out of some traffic. Looks for some help. Gets it to Peters now with 32 seconds left. About a 10-second differential game clock to shot clock. Peters almost walked. Now got it to Albert. Back to Peters. Panthers down by 1. Crawley looks at the basket, a little bit short on that shot. Brennan the rebound, and now West Valley can just take the last shot of this half. Here's Winslow, 12 seconds. Betzer had the shot, didn't take it. So did Curtis. She's going to drive in now and throw up the runner. Tough shot, no good. Rebound to Redmond. Panthers can hurry and get one off. Don't think they're going to, though. Redmond at the buzzer. It's short, and that is halftime. At the end of 2 quarters here in our first game of the doubleheader tonight between Wenatchee and West Valley. It's the West Valley Rams 29 and the Wenatchee Panthers 28. We're back courtside in 2 minutes. Keep it right here on the NCW Life channel.
There, it's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Welcome back courtside. Grant Olson along with Steve Sandman. We're at the half, and it's West Valley 29, Wenatchee 28 in a very spirited first half. And I do want to mention that our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Biosports Physical Therapy. You can find them online at biosports.net. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Also by Confluence Health, dedicated to improve their patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities throughout North Central Washington. And Steve, Panthers outscored West Valley 18-11 in that second quarter after being down by 8. So a nice comeback by the Panthers in that second.
Well, led by Emily Redmond, who had 7 points. But Maddie Peters, who was scoreless in the first quarter, came out with 5 points. They were the top scorers in the second quarter for the Panthers. I thought they hustled really hard, played some good defense, and got themselves in some great positions for some backdoor layups. Right behind the West Valley defense.
And Steve, I think of all the games that I've seen them play this year, that might be some of the best ball movement I've seen by the Panthers in a half. They've found a lot of open players under the basket just from nice passing.
Well, and the three-pointers that the Panthers, let's see, 1, 2, they have 3 three-pointers, but all of them were good looks because they moved the ball so well. They found a player open to at least get a good look at a three-pointer.
And West Valley's an awfully good team at 7-3, as we mentioned. Panthers come in at 3-7, so 2 games left in the Big Nine for the Panthers. Some of these teams only 1 game left before the tournament and all the playoff action gets going next week. So this is a very good sign, I think, for Coach Loftus in this first half. If they can keep this up in the second half, heck, who knows what can happen Friday at Moses Lake.
Well, I think it's, there's probably some great conversation going on with Coach Loftus and the girls. He's got to be very happy with how they played here in the first half.
Absolutely. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back, and Steve will have a look at our halftime stats as our halftime show continues here on the NCW Life Channel right after this.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort trained specialist specializing in commercial and residential HVAC systems. Online at dicksheatingwenatchee.com. And by Global Car Care. They're a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. All right, let's turn it over to Steve now for a look at how the first half shaped up stat-wise. Steve?
Thanks, Grant. Let's first take a look at the Lady Rams of West Valley, 7-3 in the league, 10-8 overall. Their leading scorer, Galen Landis, but she's in foul trouble here early. She's their leading scorer. She had 10. Ariel Winslow had 9 points. She's got no fouls, but she had a couple of three-pointers and had some good looks in it. Ty Brennan had 3. She threw up 5 of them in the first half and made 1. Macy Fuller with 4 points all in the first quarter. And Galen Wells, who came off the JV squad to take one of the slots vacated by a couple of scratches tonight, she has 3. 16 fouls in the first half. As we said, Landis is the only one in foul trouble. She had 3. For the Panthers, Emily Redmond is tied for the overall scoring lead in this game. She had 10 points in the first half. We'll go down the roster here. Ramirez had 3. They were all in the first quarter. 5 points for Maddie Peters, all in the second quarter. Josephina Albert with 4. Kristen Sanford also had 4. Whitney Crawley had 2 points tonight. Nobody in foul trouble. There's 5 players. They all have 1 foul each. I mean, pretty clean basketball game, Grant, between both these clubs.
Absolutely, and I've got Wenatchee, Steve, unofficially 4 turnovers in the first half. West Valley with 5, so that's very clean basketball. And as we mentioned, it's senior night tonight, and the Golden Apple Marching Band seniors were recognized. I don't know if there's anybody left in the band. All these people on the floor right now. There's a lot of seniors in this band.
Well, they were lined up on the far sideline, and then they had to come down on the end line. So there were a lot of seniors tonight, and of course, at the break between the two games, they'll recognize the girls and boys seniors since it's their last home game tonight before both teams go to Moses Lake.
And I think, Steve, we're going to broadcast both of those. The girls, I guess, right after this game. And then the boys will be right before the tip of their game. So we'll try to bring you that as well. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. We will come back for more halftime festivities here at Wenatchee High School. Our halftime score is West Valley 29 and Wenatchee 28. We're back on the NCW Life Channel right after this.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell, and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Harvest Valley Pest Control, folks. You can be rest assured that Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet-safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. And Steve, I'll tell you wouldn't know it that the Panthers have lost 5 of their last 6, while West Valley has won their last 5 out of 6. Pretty tight ball game right now, 29-28.
Well, the Panthers aren't playing like a team that lost 5 of 6. They're really on their game tonight. Great ball movement. Hanging in with these West Valley girls, only down by 1. Should be a great second half.
Oh, it really should. The Panthers have it, and we are underway. Malcolm, you need to turn that play back down a little bit, please. Out top of the key, it's Redmond, now to Ramirez. Ramirez dribbles, goes right side to Peters, thank you. Ramirez, now to Sanford, back out top of the key to Ramirez. Far side, there's Peters with it. Kicks it out to Ramirez. 29-28. Panthers played an outstanding first half. There's Sanford, drives to the basket. Good look, no good. Back up and in. Maddie Peters.
7 points for Peters as she starts off the scoring here in the second half.
Nice way to start for the Panthers, that's for sure, as they retake the lead now. I think they've only had a couple of leads in this ball game. Here's Winslow with the shot for the left with the left hand, no good. Landis had her hands on it. Now Curtis comes up with the loose ball for West Valley to Brennan. Both teams same starters as we began. Landis underneath with the left hand up and good. And she just seems almost unstoppable, Steve, when she gets about 3 or 4 feet into the basket. Let's foul on Lupita Bendito, who did start this ball game as well, a senior, and that's her first foul. Free throw, Landis good, and she has 13 now unofficially here in this game. 32-30, West Valley on top early here, third quarter, 1 minute gone. As the Panthers have it on offense, Ramirez pulls up her dribble, now goes left side. Sanford left open, gonna take the shot, no good, and a one and done for the Panthers on offense this time. Down court, Landis wide open on the break, right hand layup, good. Panthers, Steve, caught sleeping a little bit there, getting back on defense.
Landis is quick. She got behind everybody for the easy two.
Point, she just proved she can use both hands under the basket too. Ramirez to Peters, she's gonna drive in. Tough shot against Landis, no good. Sanford tries to save it and does into the hands of Olivia Ramirez. Now it's Emily Redmond to Peters. 4-point West Valley lead.
Panthers need to be a little bit patient here, Grant. Look for the good shot.
Peters spins at the elbow, left side, can't do anything with it, holds it above her head, looks for help, finds Redmond, who drives the baseline, then it's kicked out by Landis. And that gives the Panthers a fresh shot clock. Kind of a break there for Wenatchee as the offense was kind of breaking down. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock, but it's full now. Peters will bring it in for the Panthers, does so to Ramirez. Open, gonna put up the long three, no good. Brennan, her hand on it. Couldn't quite save it though as it bounces on the end line, and the Panthers will get another try at it.
And a new shot clock because West Valley kicked it out of bounds.
Right. Whitney Crawley and Christina Blauman come in, the two tall girls. Crawley at 5'10", Blauman 5'11". Peters inbounds, Crawley underneath off the glass, good. Nice pass by Peters. 34-32, 5:50 left third quarter.
4 points for Crawley here.
Winslow to Fetzer on the far side, drives the baseline, dumps it off. Landis underneath, shot taken, no good. Nice rebound. Here's Blauman with it. We mentioned what a great ball handler she is at 5'11", only a sophomore. Here she is, Blauman top of the key. Peters left open. She's going to put up the long shot, no good. Rebound into the hands of Curtis. I think West Valley is really there for the taking here tonight. They seem like they're a little bit down. They have a couple injuries which could be affecting them tonight as well. Nice up and in this time again. Landis, 4-2. What's she got now,
17.
Steve? 17. What a player. 36-32, West Valley on top as we creep up on 5 minutes left to go third quarter. Crawley's going to take it to the basket. Why not? You want to get Landis that fourth personal foul, that's a good idea.
Well, that was a good try at it, but Landis with a really clean block. But, you know, I would think they'd want to drive on her and try to get her in foul trouble. They need to get her out of the way there.
Absolutely. What a difference that would be for the Panthers. Blauman now steps back, puts up the shot, no good. Winslow her hand on it, and she just knocks it out of bounds on the end line, and it will remain, or I should say it will be, Panther basketball. 4:56 left to go third quarter. Blauman, Steve, when she gets going, boy, she can knock down some threes too. Here she is again, open shot, puts it up, air ball this time, no good. There's the broadcaster's jinx as West Valley heads back the other way.
It's like sitting next to the Sports Illustrated cover page.
Like sitting next to Bad Luck Schleprock. Here's Brennan now. She's going to put up a three. Good. Hit one in the first half, too.
She's taken 6 of those tonight. She's got 3 three-pointers now.
That's 39-32, just like
2
that.
3-pointers.
Right, West Valley again out by 7. Blauman. Ramirez had the shot. Brennan in her face, though, and back out to Blauman. Dumps it down. Crawley, turnaround jumper in the lane. No good. Tough shot. Rebound. Ramirez gets thrown to the floor. Brennan, good sportsmanship, does help her up off the floor. Jump ball called, and it will be West Valley basketball. So after all that, a jump ball and nothing to show for it for the Panthers. Now Wenatchee decides, come out once again, full court pressure. Kind of like that for Coach Loftus. Down court now, Lily Fetzer with it to Winslow. Winslow, free throw line, stutter step into the lane, shot no good. Landis over the back of Blauman, no call there, and then Blauman gets called for the foul. And Landis will go to the free throw line. So Blauman picks up her second. 2 team fouls on Wenatchee. Still no team fouls on West Valley this half. Landis, free throw, good. Got a pretty sweet shot, doesn't she, Steve? Only a junior at 6'2". She's going to be some kind of ball player next year.
Well, she's come out firing in this third quarter. She's got 8 points.
Big quarter. Just like kind of at the first quarter, too, she had 8 points. So it's been the first and third for her.
Well, she sat out a long time in that second quarter with those fouls.
No, you're right. Now Peters, good ball movement by the Panthers once again. Then kind of a wild pass into the lane. Jump ball. This will be Wenatchee ball this time, though. Panthers need to just calm down and run their offense. Down by 8 now. I don't think they can let this get to a double-digit lead.
Almost a traveling turnover by the Panthers. Had she rolled over when she fell down with the ball, the fact that she didn't move is why she didn't get called for traveling.
8 on the shot clock for the Panthers. Blauman puts it up, no good. Rebound, far side Winslow. The lefty dribbles out of traffic. Down court, such a fantastic ball handler. Now hands it off to Fetzer. Brennan, she's had the hot hand. 3 again is good. Ty Brennan. 43-32, shot by Ramirez for 3 is good.
Her second three-pointer of the night. She's got 6 now.
43-35 our score. Driving down court, Winslow no good. Rebound to Peters. The score isn't right. There it is, 43-35. Under 3 minutes left to go. Blauman, now Ramirez. Looking for some opening. Boy, Peters wide open. Delayed the shot, then took it, missed it. The rebound to Brennan. I think she might have waited just a little bit too long. As Fetzer streaks down court to Winslow, gonna put up the 3, good. Just like that, it is an 11-point West Valley lead. Ramirez near side, elbow shot no good. Redmond the rebound, drives, and she's fouled, a reach-in foul on Ram. This is Ariel Winslow, her first.
It's only the first team foul here in the second half for the Rams.
Well, it's an unbelievably low number of fouls, Steve. You pointed that out, and it continues here in the third quarter. Panthers will bring it in under their own basket. Blauman to Crawley. Now Peters with it, holds it over her head. Ramirez, elbow. Blauman still hasn't got a shot to fall yet to Ramirez. Crawley underneath. She spins around and gets it to go. Crawley's had a decent game here tonight, and timeout called. 2:11 left to go third quarter. It's West Valley 46 and Wenatchee 37. We're back courtside in 30 seconds.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frapita mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frapita.
Definitely the espresso shakes. My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by the Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Call the Pro Shop to schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators at 884-4653. Plan your next tournament or event at the Highlander.
Did you shoot under par when you go out there and play the simulator?
No. No, I sure don't. I lose a lot of balls. Yes. Even at the simulator, I lose them. 2:11 left to go third quarter. Panthers down by 9, 46-37. Biggest lead by West Valley, 11. I think the Panthers have led by 2 at one point in this game. As we are now at 2 minutes left in the quarter number 3. Fast-moving basketball game here tonight. Landis underneath, off the foot of a Ram player into the hands of Curtis now. She kicks it back out. Winslow, I should say Fetzer with it to Landis. Landis to Winslow. Good matchup there with Peters on her. Left-handed three-point shot, no good. What a rebound by Blauman right over the top of Landis, between the leg dribble and across half court. Peters, and then she almost threw it away, and then does, and that's our first turnover I've got here in the second half, and a foul coming back the other way. Let's see, it is on Crawley. That's her second, Whitney Crawley, and third team foul now on the Panthers. 46-37, minute 35 left third quarter. Panthers kind of a chasing 2-3 zone defense. Here's Curtis with it near side on the baseline. Now Winslow, great left-handed shooter. Holds it over her head. Fetzer. There's Curtis now, kicks it out. Good ball movement by the Rams, finds an open Winslow, three, good. And that, Steve, is what happens when you're patient, right?
Very much so. She's got 4 3-pointers tonight. 6 points here in the third quarter.
There's Blauman with the offensive rebound back up, and she may be fouled by Landis, and that's a big one. That could be number 4. And it is. How about that?
Let's see if Jeff Weeks, the coach, sits her or lets her play.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you, with a minute still in the third?
Well, I think you need her. I mean, the Panthers can get right back in this game, starting with that free throw.
Blauman, her first point of the night, unbelievably, as Ty Brennan checks in, and once again Landis will check out. That's a big, big height disadvantage now for West Valley.
I think they're going to try to save her till a stretch run. Second free throw by Blauman is good.
That cuts it to a 10-point lead now with 1 minute left to go third quarter. Fetzer, far side. Blauman almost the foul on Winslow, no call. Back to Fetzer. Goes down on the baseline. Brennan kicks it out. Curtis left open. Good ball movement again. Allowed that to happen. Ball not touched by Blauman. It goes out of bounds. And it will be Panther basketball. Good break now. The Panthers can cut this lead back to single digits.
Well, they got to keep an eye on Brennan. She's the hot three-point hand for the Rams, and they can't let her get any good looks. They need to stay on her.
Sanford to Peters. Nice head fake. Dribbles in. Loses the control of the ball, but it goes off Brennan. Boy, I thought it went out on Brennan. It didn't. It'll be Wenatchee basketball as Brennan smiled even a little bit.
Yeah, I think it went out on Maddie Peters is what they're saying.
I think that was a missed call, but it will be West Valley basketball with 30 seconds left. About a 3-second differential game shot and shot clock. Fetzer, top of the key with Sanford on her. Near side Curtis now on the baseline. Winslow. Curtis left open. She puts up the three, no good. Nice rebound, Blauman, and then a reach-in foul from behind. This is going to be on Fetzer. Lily Fetzer, her first. Well, everybody, like you said, Steve, has one foul in this game.
I know. It's just amazing to watch. They're playing great.
Peters to Blauman. Panthers in a bit of a hurry now. 8 seconds left to go third quarter, down by 10. Blauman's the one you want the ball to. Shot taken, no good. Good look. Sanford the rebound. Here's Peters. Can she get it off in time? No. That's not going to count. I believe it is going to count.
Well, the FAR official counted it, but I don't think she had it out of her hands. They're going to have to talk about it. I think she still had it in her hands at the horn. Oh, they counted it.
That's Maddie Peters with the bucket. We'll take a 30-second timeout before we get to the fourth quarter. It's West Valley 49 and Wenatchee 41, back in 30.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
Panther basketball on the NCW Life channel is also brought to you by the Impact Auto Sales Group. They strive to impact your life, not your wallet. You can expect a hassle-free car buying experience at Impact Auto Sales in Wenatchee. And Steve, Panthers down by 8. Emily Redmond, 10 points at the break, none here in the second half. I would think that the Panthers have a chance. They have to get her going here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I think they do. They're only an 8-point deficit, and Landis is not playing, and she's out of the game with 18 points.
Right. Been a force
her
tonight.
Fourth foul, absolutely. So I think a great opportunity for the Panthers to close the gap here as we move into the fourth quarter with West Valley with the ball.
All right, Josephina Albert also checked in for the Panthers during that quarter break. Steve mentioned West Valley with it. Tight game here in the fourth. Here's a shot taken. Fuller right side, no good. Fight for it underneath, and it's into the hands of Blauman, who gets it taken away, and then a quick timeout smartly done by Coach Weeks in West Valley. We'll keep it here with 7:42 left to go in the fourth quarter, 49-41, Steve. And Panthers need to play some good defense here in the fourth as well.
Well, they can't give them any easy good looks. I mean, if West Valley goes in fighting for a shot and they make it, so be it. But the thing we were noticing about West Valley, great ball movement. And when you move around that perimeter the way they do, usually they can find somebody open to take a good look.
You have to take advantage of this time frame that Landis is on the bench. That is the key point for Wenatchee here down the stretch. As the teams break the huddle out of this timeout. Just underway, fourth quarter. Grant Olson along with my buddy Steve Sandman. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of Big Nine basketball here on the NCW Life Channel. Inbounds, Winslow, a shooter left alone for three, and a whistle before the shot. And we've got a push-off, I believe, on Brennan offensively.
Her second. Yep. And that
Interesting
was away from the ball, but it was called before the shot was in the air. So that's a huge break for the Panthers because West Valley had made a three.
It really is huge. That would have made it an 11-point game again, and instead it stays at 8. Here's Sanford to Ramirez, left open, Blauman, three, good!
Well, you said it earlier, when she gets the hot hand, she's hard to stop. She's got 5. She's going to have to light it up and help the Lady Panthers here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, the Panthers chasing the ball all over the place. Brennan underneath, beautiful pass by Fetzer. And Brennan having herself a second half here with 8 points. Blauman kicks it out. Albert now to Ramirez. Sanford, nice head fake, drives to the basket, left hand, no call, and then it's called late. Boy, late call there. Should send Sanford to the free throw line. Macy Fuller picks up her third. Kristen Sanford to the line for the Panthers, has not attempted a free throw yet. In fact, hasn't scored yet here in the second half. 4 points at halftime. Right-handed shooter, free throw, so important right now, can't get it. The Panthers 2 of 3 from the line here in this second half. Steve, pretty abysmal in the first half, 3 of 8 from the line in the first and second quarters. Here's Sanford, second free throw, this time it's good. 51-45, 6-point Ram lead. Brennan down court as Redmond comes out, double team now with Ramirez. It's hard to really pin down a team like this, isn't it, Steve, that handles the ball so well? And the ball gets knocked out by whom? It's called out on Redmond. They're all such great ball handlers, they really are.
Well, Wenatchee is, they're double teaming Brennan back here where she would take a three-pointer, so she's having to pass off. But you got to watch on the double teams because sometimes when it happens, you leave a player open for a look.
Good block by Ramirez on a much taller Fuller. And then a foul on the Panthers, and that will send Macy Fuller to the free throw line. It's on Josephina Albert, another player with 1 foul. That's 4 now on the Panthers here. Team fouls, that is second half. Fuller at the free throw line. Right-handed shooter, too hard off the back of the iron.
She's scoreless here in the second half. She had 4 in the first quarter, and she's done nothing since.
Boy, that's a cold spell. You're right. Fuller, second free throw. This time she does get it and finally gets a point other than in the first quarter. And that's a 52-45 lead. Panthers coming down court with it. Albert double teamed at half court, almost a steal along the bait of the sideline. Boy, West Valley's picked up the defense here in this fourth quarter, that's for sure, haven't they? Now Ramirez getting hounded along the sideline again, and I think I thought she stepped on the sideline. Double dribble called instead. I've got the third now for the Panthers here in this second half. I've still got West Valley with no turnovers here
Not
in this second half. Crazy.
Panthers have 8 total.
Albert and Blauman check out as Crawley comes back in, and also back in for the Panthers is Maddie Peters. Panthers need to play good defense now as we get close to 6 minutes left in the game. Curtis is open. She's going to put up the three, no good. Rebound into the hands of Maddie Peters. Panthers can cut into this lead. Even some more now, down by 7. Peters goes right side Sanford. Man-to-man defense predominantly tonight for West Valley. Here's Ramirez. She's left open. Going to put up the long three. No good. Who's got the rebound? Redmond! Look at that gift. Good, and she's fouled. We just talked about her having to get involved here. She picks up the loose ball, gets the shot, and then is fouled by Shannon Curtis. That's her first, so Redmond has a chance for a three-point play and a chance to get her 13th point of the night. The lefty, free throw line, in and out, no good. Sanford the rebound, though. She falls to the floor.
Alternating possession, Panthers basketball.
52-47.
So West Valley has 16 fouls, so the Panthers will go to the line on any foul for the remainder of the 5:41 in the game.
Long shot that time by Peters. Probably not what Coach Loftus wanted at that point, but score remains 52-47. All the way down court, Winslow can't get the layup to go. Rebound to Crawley. She's hounded now, looking for some help, and does get it out to Peters as, once again, West Valley playing very good chasing defense. Ramirez down low. Sanford has it. Couldn't get the turnaround. Back to Ramirez. She's going to take the long two. Good!
Well, off the backboard, no less.
3-point game as we creep up on 5 minutes left to go. Wouldn't this be an upset here at Wenatchee High School tonight? Down low, Brennan, wide open underneath, misses the bunny, and the layup into the shortest player's hands on the court, Ramirez. Out to Peters. 4:49 left, Ramirez. Panthers can cut the lead to 1 or tie it here on this possession. Redmond, the nice drive at Brennan. A block from behind. Nicely done. Out of bounds. Oh, she's called for the foul from behind. That's foul number 3 on her. Not sure I agree with that one either, Steve, but I guess I'm going to have to, aren't I?
Interesting from the trail official.
It looked like a pretty nice block from behind. But nonetheless, it will send Emily Redmond to the free throw line.
This will be a two-shot foul, too.
Gets that one to go.
13 points now for Redmond on the night. That's her first points here in the second half, though.
Left-handed shot, misses that one.
Panthers
so she is 2 for 5 from the line. The rebound shot taken no good, as you mentioned, Steve. And then a steal by Crawley. She's tied up, and this will be West Valley basketball. Nice hustle by the Panthers here. About halfway through this fourth quarter. 4.5 minutes left.
Well, they know they have an opportunity with Landis still on the bench with 4.5 remaining. And the Panthers are going to want to have to do everything they can to take advantage of it.
Steve, if you're Coach Weeks, do you put Landis back in?
Well, I think it depends on what the score is. I think if the Panthers tie this thing or go ahead, I think he's going to go after it and pull the trigger and put her in.
There's Fuller underneath. Off-balance shot, no good. And Peters with the rebound.
Here she comes.
She's hounded by Curtis right at half court. Good defense by the Rams. A push-off, and it was by Peters. Trying to shake. Some good defense by Curtis, and Peters will be called for the offensive foul. 1 foul on her in this game as Landis comes back in, and Macy Fuller to the bench for the Rams. So 5 team fouls on the Panthers, now 7 on West Valley. 4:07 left to go.
Really good, fun to watch.
Winslow dumps it down low. Nice defense by Crawley, fronting Landis that time, and a nice heads-up play by the senior Crawley. Winslow will bring it in. I should say, Fats. Now it's shot by Winslow. 3 is good. Boy, she's had a lot of them tonight. 5 3-pointers, Steve, is that right?
Correct, and they got a lot of weapons. If they can't get inside the Landis, they're going to go to Winslow on the outside. She's hot out there.
Here's Sanford for the Panthers. 3:40 left. Ramirez, far side. Redmond dumps it down to Sanford on a much taller Landis. Now just backs out of trouble to Ramirez. Bounce pass dangerously to Crawley. Panthers better get a shot off. 5 seconds now on the clock. 4-3. Peters the layup hard off the glass. 4 shot no good, and Fetzer the rebound. Down court Winslow. West Valley, I would think, would want to take some time now. Winslow the shot no good. Rebound underneath. Nice block out by Redmond.
That's going to be a foul on Landis. She's gone. She is gone.
Boy, is that huge, Steve. Is it on her or is it on Shannon Curtis?
I thought they had it on Landis. Is it on Curtis?
Oh, it's on 3. Ty
3.
Brennan.
I thought they said 32.
That's 4 on her as well, Steve.
I should have gotten quite so excited.
Well, it looked like it could have been. I agree with you as Landis comes out now. No, she won't. She'll just talk to the coaching staff. Brennan comes out with 4 personal fouls.
Panthers in the bonus now.
2 for 5, though, on the night, Steve. Beck 1 for 5 for Redmond from the free throw line. Gets this one to go. That's a tough night at the line.
Well, these are important free throws down the stretch because the Panthers are down by 4, could be down by 3 with 3:09 remaining. So they need the clock to stop with an opportunity to score points.
Nice free throw made again by Redmond, and timeout called. 3:09 left to go, fourth quarter. West Valley 55, Wenatchee 52. Back in 60. Stay with us.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. Well, more like Les Schwab alignment and brakes and shocks and wheels and tires. Now, some tire places don't offer all that. They only sell tires. And we're not sure how they sleep at night, because all those services affect things like steering and stopping. That's why we offer more than tires to help keep you safe. Stop by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
Down the stretch we go. 3:09 left to go, fourth quarter. Out of the timeout, West Valley basketball, and with it is Fetzer at half court. Now on the right side, turnaround shot by Fuller is off the back of the rim, no good. Peters the rebound, and now back the other way come the Panthers in this 3-point ball game, 1 possession. Panthers outstanding game here tonight. Here's Sanford, now to Crawley. Crawley's gonna take the shot for 3, it's good, and ties this up.
Wow.
55-55. Now to Curtis, top of the key. Winslow, far side. Fetzer, cross-court pass. Now on the baseline, Fuller's gonna put up the shot. Baseline, no good. Long rebound, though, into the hands of Winslow. Fresh shot clock for West Valley. Now to Curtis. Sanford on her. Here's Winslow again, gonna take the 3, no good. There's Landis underneath, though. Back up, no good. Rebound into the hands of Sanford. She's double teamed, better watch it now to Peters, and Panthers come back the other way. Minute 56 left to go here, fourth quarter. Peters all the way to the basket, loses control of it, but fortunately picked up by Sanford. Underneath, here's Peters all by herself, and then layup up and good! Panthers take the lead, 57-55.
Good move by Peters, a spin move down low, found herself wide open to put the Panthers in the lead.
There's Curtis, back out. Fetzer, near side to Winslow. Panthers need to tighten things up now with this 2-point lead. Inside, there's Landis, and a reach-in foul, it won't count. So Landis will go to the free throw line, and this foul is on Maddie Peters, her second. Ty Brennan checks back in. She'll replace Fuller in the West Valley lineup. Still no free throw shooting yet. Panthers only 16 fouls here in the second half.
They called the foul on the floor before the shot. Break for the Panthers.
Boy, almost a steal there. Nice defense by Redmond.
However, West Valley will go to the bonus on the next foul. Both teams will be in the 1-and-1.
They will with a minute 21 left. Don't go anywhere. Great start to our doubleheader tonight here on the NCW Life Channel. Winslow, far side. Shot taken, no good. Landis, the putback, good. And that was just kind of a lax in blocking out there on the Panthers, and we're tied up at 57. Minute 5 left to go, fourth quarter. Sanford with it. Now to Peters. Once again, a chasing man-to-man defense by West Valley. Under a minute to go. Peters on the near side wing, left side. Sanford wanted to drive, didn't drive though, and kicks it out to Olivia Ramirez. to Peters. Top of the key to Ramirez. Panthers better hurry now. Again, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Peters, 4 seconds. Underneath, turnaround. Crawley is no good. Gets her own rebound. And a shot clock violation on the Panthers. And that's turnover number 4 here in the second half. Once again, Malcolm, turn us down, please. Back at the studio. 37 seconds left to go, fourth quarter. Now to Curtis.
6-second differential on the shot in the game clock.
Near side, here's Winslow, 23 seconds to Curtis. Panthers need to hold on here, 12 on the shot clock. Winslow, Brennan, she's had the hot hand in the second half. 3 off the glass, good! How about that with 10 seconds? Panthers better hurry. Get it down court, Sanford. Throws it too far over the head of Crawley and out of bounds, and this will be West Valley basketball with 5 seconds left. How about that? 3 by Brennan. 5.2 seconds left in this 60-57 ball game. We'll keep it here. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center. Go online to leschwab.com to find a tire story near you. Doing the right thing matters. And by Town Toyota, your automotive home to quality and reliability in North Central Washington. Steve, what a big three-pointer by Ty Brennan. She's made a few of them here in this second half. None bigger than that one right there.
Well, she's got 4 on the night, all 3 in the second half. But that was the biggest shot because they couldn't find Landis open down low, and when they were collapsing, and when you try to double team, you're going to leave somebody with a look, and Brennan got the look and nailed the 3 to put them up by 3 with 5.5 left.
And, you know, I'm not really sure, Steve, I'm not the coach, but why Christina Blauman wouldn't be in here at this point of this game. There was a chance right there at the timeout break. Still haven't seen her. And now a baseball pass all the way down court. Here's Curtis, 1 second, and that's going to do it as the Panthers come up just short. Our final score here tonight, West Valley 60, Wenatchee 57. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with our final game stats and more right after this.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Hop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
All right, Grant Olson and Steve Sandman back courtside as we have senior night here at Wenatchee High School, and we will turn things over now to public address announcer Eric Kuntz for the introductions of Wenatchee's senior cheerleaders and girls basketball players right now.
The next cheerleader we'd like to honor Jose Sanchez. And his parent, Eva Sanchez and Roberto Chavez.
Caitlin Nichols. Caitlin Nichols is next. And then Lafreniere. Sanchez,
Our third cheerleader, Caitlin San Nicolas. Accompanied by mother, April Colobus. Our next cheerleader we'd like to honor tonight, Jasmine Sanchez. Parents Rosita and Luis Torres. And now let's meet Michaela Lafreniere, Amy and Justin Henke, Blaine, and Rochelle Johnson. Our last senior we'd like to recognize, Stephanie Sanchez. Accompanying her is her mom, Sylvia Sanchez. And now let's meet the first senior boy graduating this year. Number 1, Logan Bailey. Accompanying Logan is mom Sarah, dad Tracy, and sister Ty. How about a round of applause for our next senior, Nathan Blauman, number 23. Accompanying Nathan, dad Brian, mom Kathy.
Like any of this stuff you're not reading? Well, you need to read it. That's what the parents want to have read.
Our third senior, number 32, Logan Nelson, Dave and Leanna Nelson. Logan plans to attend college and play soccer at the college level. He's considering majoring in biology. He'd like to thank his mom and dad and siblings for supporting and coming to all his games. I love you guys. Our last senior we'd like to recognize tonight, number 34, Chase Lloydhammer. Accompanying Chase, Steve Lloydhammer and Amber, and brother Cam. Has plans going to play football at Central Washington University. He'd like to thank all the continuous support over the years. He couldn't have done it without you. And now let's meet our senior ladies. Our first senior lady, number 1, Olivia Ramirez. Manuel Ramirez and Jim and Judy Brown. She plans on staying here attending WEC for 2 years, then transferring to the University of Washington to pursue a career in education. She'd like to thank for supporting all the years and the parents. Our second senior girl we'd like to recognize, number 5, Missy Bennett. Accompanying Missy is Todd and Victoria Bennett. Missy will be attending a 4-year university degree to get my teaching degree in elementary and special education. She'd like to thank her mom and dad for being at every game, win or loss, home or away. Thank you for your support the last 4 years. And now let's meet Maddie Peters, number 11. Parents Justin Peters and Amy Peters. She'll continue her education at Central Washington University and later go to dental school. She'd like to thank her whole family for supporting everything I do, especially my parents for always being there. I also like to thank my older brother Bryce for being my role model. Love you guys. Our next senior, number 13, Christian Sanford. With Christian, Sarah and Bob Sanford. She's going to Portland State University and plan to go into forensic science. She'd like to thank her parents for being there, believing in me, and keeping me humble. And now let's meet number 21, senior Emily Redmond. With Emily's Bob and Don Redmond. After graduating from high school with an AA degree WVC, plan to work and then attend Central Washington University. I'd like to thank Mom and Dad for introducing me to sports and for supporting me throughout the years. I appreciate all the time and energy you put in. I love both of you so much. And now let's meet Whitney Crawley, number 23. With Nathan and Don Crawley, schooling. She's furthering her education at the university. Thank you for always supporting me and what I do. Help me get there. I love you guys. Our final senior of the night, number 32, Lupita Bendito. Accompanying her, Armando Benito and Teresa. After finishing her AA degree at WVC and transfer to Ford University, I can get my bachelor's degree in biology and political science to become an environmental lobbyist. I'd like to thank my parents for taking me time to support me growing up, to practice, and all these years. I wouldn't do it without you. Thank you. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the seniors for cheerleaders, boys basketball, girls basketball. Have a big round of applause for these outstanding athletes and their parents. Thank you all.
All right, senior night here at Wenatchee High School. And Steve, 7 senior girls basketball players, only a couple on the boys team, but it's nice to see everybody honored on senior night, isn't it?
Well, it's great to see them recognized with their parents as their parents get to come out on the floor. And I mean, it's a proud moment. We got to hear Eric read the comments by the students, the student athletes themselves. And I mean, there's a lot of love between the parents and the senior. And it's a big night. It's really a big night for them.
Well, let's take a look at our final game stats from that girls game. Do you have yours handy there, Steve?
I do. Final score 60-57. Let's take a look at West Valley. Leading scorer was Galen Landis. She had 20 points, immediately followed by Ariel Winslow. The playmaker that was the difference with the big three-pointer in the fourth quarter, Ty Brennan. She had 4 3-pointers and 14 points on the night. And then Macy Fuller had 5, totaling their 60 points in the 60-57 win. For the Wenatchee Panthers, the leading scorer on the night was Emily Redmond. She had 15 on the night, including a couple of three-pointers. Maddie Peters had 11. Olivia Ramirez had 8 tonight. Josephina Albert with 4. Kristen Sanford had 5. Whitney Crawley had 9, including a big three-pointer in the fourth quarter. and Christina Blauman had 5, but Christina Blauman didn't play a lot in the fourth quarter. She had a 3-pointer, but then didn't do a lot after that. So be curious when you get to the post-game show later, maybe to ask.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened that way. Maybe
Yeah,
you
I
wanted to
don't know
leave a senior player in that was playing well. Crawley played fantastic tonight.
played
So
really well.
maybe
Played
Coach
really well.
Lofton thought, I'm going to leave her in. She's a senior. So we will take a break. We'll send it back to you, Malcolm, in the studio to fill some time for us. And then we will come back. And we've got game number 2 of our doubleheader. It is the number 8 team in the state, the West Valley Rams, and the Wenatchee Panthers. So we'll take a break, send it back to our NCW Live studios, and we'll be back courtside with you in a little bit. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales.
Where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCW Life channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automoca, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life channel.